Hi students, in this video I'll be going through question 1 of the 2023 WA1 paper for the 4EA math. Alright, okay, so let's read the question. So in this question we're asked to solve the equation 4 sine square x minus pi over 18 equals to 1 for x greater or equals to negative pi and less than or equals to pi. And we are to give our answers in terms of pi. Alright. Okay, so let's start doing the question. So 4 sine square x minus pi over 18 equals to 1. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to try to find the value of sine x first. Okay, then from there we find the basic angle, then we can solve the question. Okay, so to do that, we will shift the 4 to the right side. So we will get sine square x minus pi over 18 equals to 1/4. Alright, then from here, what we can do is we'll square root on both sides. Okay, so if you square root, okay, then we will end up with a plus minus a square root of 1/4, which will be plus minus half. Okay, so whenever you have a plus minus half, this means that later on when we search for the angles, we will need to search for all 4 angles. Because when sine is positive, we will go for the first and second quadrant. Then when sine is negative, we will go for the third and fourth quadrant. So in other words, we should expect 4 answers. Okay, since we are also searching for 1 round. Okay, from minus pi to pi, we are searching through an angle of 2 pi. Right. So before we start searching for the angles, let's adjust the range first. Okay, so the range is from negative pi to pi. Okay, so now the angle we have over here in the question is x minus pi over 18. Okay, so let's adjust the range. So we will subtract pi over 18 from both sides. So over here, if you take minus pi over 18, you'll get negative 19 pi over 18. Okay, then from here, if you take pi minus pi over 18, you'll get 17 pi over 18. Alright. Okay, so in other words, we are searching from negative 19 pi over 18 to positive 17 pi over 18. Okay, so let's just visualize a bit. How does this range work? Okay, so from here to here, if you go in the clockwise direction, that's negative pi already. Okay, but we are going another slightly more because we minus another pi over 18, right? So that means we are going to start searching from here. Okay, so over here, this line, okay, this line represents negative 19 pi over 18. Okay, so we are going to start searching from here, okay, this direction. Okay, and then after that, where is 17 pi over 18? So, okay, so 17 pi over 18 is actually the same line, but in the positive direction. Okay, so essentially we are searching through this whole range. So we are actually searching still one whole round. Okay, but from negative 19 pi over 18 all the way to positive 17 pi over 18. Right? So this we are still actually searching one round. Okay. Okay, so the next step to do will be of course to find the basic angle. So we'll let sine alpha equals to half. So remember, whenever you find basic angle, you remove any sign from it. Okay, so it's always positive. Okay, sine half is a special ratio. Half is a special ratio. So in degree terms, sine 30 will give us half. Okay, but now we are working in terms of pi. So 30 degrees is actually pi over 6, right? Because pi is 180 degrees. Okay, so the basic angle will now be pi over 6. Okay, so let's search all the 4 quadrants for the angle x minus pi over 18. Okay, using the basic angle pi over 6. Okay, let's go for the most negative one. Okay, so the most negative angle would be in the third quadrant. Okay, over here. Okay, so if this basic angle is pi over 6 is alpha, right? Correct. So the angle that we want, this one, the third quadrant. Okay, so this will be the answer. Okay, this will be the angle that we want. Okay, all the way from here to here. Okay, so this angle, okay, from here to here, okay, will be negative pi, right? Okay, but we want to stop over here. So we will need to add back the alpha. Okay, so the first answer will be negative pi plus alpha, which is pi over 6. Okay, so this will be the first answer. Okay, this is the most negative one. Okay, then the second angle would then be the fourth quadrant one. Okay, so the fourth quadrant is very easy. This is just alpha. Then the angle that we want is here. So it will just be negative pi over 6. Okay, so it will just be negative pi over 6. Okay, then the third angle will be inside the first quadrant. Okay, so we are going from the most negative to the most positive. So the first one will be alpha here, so it will just be pi over 6. Okay, so remember, why are we searching all four quadrants? Because sign is both plus, minus, positive and negative, right? Then the last angle that we want to find will be over here in the second quadrant. Okay, where over here is alpha, so it will just be pi minus alpha. So it will be pi minus pi over 6. Okay, so if you work out all these angles, you'll get negative 5 pi over 6, negative pi over 6, pi over 6, and then over here you will get 5 pi over 6. Okay, but this is not the final answer. You need to bring the pi over 18 and add over to the other side. So if you add pi over 18 to all these four angles, you will get negative 7 pi over 9, negative pi over 9, 2 pi over 9, and then 8 pi over 9. Right, so this will be the four angles that you need to find. And you will notice that all these four angles are still within this range. Okay, still within this range of x. Okay, from negative pi to pi. Right, so this is how you do this question. Right.